no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police, no justice, no peace.
All right?
To the streets to fund the police,
All right, I'm about to let her speak.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Ariel.
For them. What's your name again?
Adriel.
Excuse me.
Take it to the streets to fund the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police, no justice, no peace.
This is powerful, so powerful. And the reason that we're bringing everybody together is trying to say that we're dividing people. We got more people together here than they do. We're here together. We're doing it. All right. So now we're gonna hear from the family. Adriel's gonna speak. She's granddaughter of Patty. She's here to speak. She has a lot to say. Let's give it up for her.
So a lot of you know my uncle and the Saratoga Police, what happened, and we're all here today for him. And I just think that it's really stupid that we have to do all this justice. It's been 7 years since our police.
Just give it a bullhorn. This is some bullshit. Bullhorn. Yeah. Yeah.
What's right down across the like you're
It's been 7 years. Still no justice. That's ridiculous if you ask me. And the Saratoga Police, it wasn't a police brutality, it's murder. It's not brutality, it's murder. And police keep getting away with killing multiple black people just because their skin color is black. Black parents, they have to teach their kids, when you get pulled over, put your hand up on the windshield. Do this, do that. Don't break the law. And they have to teach them, you could die just because of the color of your skin. White people, they don't have to do that. And why? Because their skin isn't black.
Go ahead, baby.
Today, he got hurt. That put so much impact on me, and I was only 4 or 5 years old. I didn't understand what was going on. I really didn't. I didn't know what happened. And, you know, every day I'd come up, where's Uncle Darryl? Where's Uncle Darryl? And my grandma and my mom, they'd have to tell me, he's not coming home. Why? Because the police went and murdered him after no reason. We still don't know why. And the fact that they had to lie about it, we still don't know what happened. None of us, nobody knows what happened because they had to lie. And they had to lie because they knew that they were wrong in the situation. They knew. And now that all of us, the all Saratoga, is gathering from my uncle, they're stumped now. They don't know what to say no more.
That's right.
They don't know what to say no more. They don't know what to do. Because they know that they've been caught. The police officers that killed Breonna Taylor, my uncle, and multiple other black people have still not been locked up. The police officer that killed my uncle, he still roams free.
That's right.
That's right.
That's something. He stole his free. He has like, he took away something from me that was a big part of me. My uncle was a big part of me. And once he died, that part was taken away. It was ripped out. Gone. All for no reason. For what? We still don't know why. We still don't know what he did. Why he deserved to die. And why? Because he didn't. He didn't deserve to die at all.
No, he didn't.
We got that.
He should still be here.
And
Speak, baby.
it's not only him that this has happened to. It's multiple millions, thousands, trillions of black people that are being killed every single day just because of the color of their skin. And I will admit, not all of them are innocent. Some of them are criminals, but that does not mean that they are to drop dead on the floor.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Thank you.
Who are we supposed to call? Who are we supposed to call? We can't trust the police. And they're supposed to protect us. They're not supposed to tear us down, make us drop dead to the floor in their hands. That's not how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to protect us, but who are we supposed to call? Who are we supposed to call when the villain is the police? We don't know who to call. We don't know what to do. And it's just ridiculous that multiple police officers, there's hundreds of them, that still roam free to this day. Still roam free like they didn't kill and they didn't murder black people just because they were black.
That part. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead, honey. We hear you.
Not only that, a lot of people say, oh, just obey the law, nothing will happen. Mind you, when Breonna Taylor was killed, she was sleeping on her couch.
That part. That part.
She didn't do nothing wrong. She was sleeping. So next time you say, oh, just obey the law, nothing will happen. Take a look at all the police brutality victims and see what they were doing while they were killed.
Thank you.
That part.
That's right. You say that. You say that.
12-year-old boy playing with a fake gun. It wasn't even real. It was a fake gun. He got killed by the police. Mind you, a 17-year-old boy just was carrying a big old rifle on his back and killed multiple people, but he didn't get to get killed.
That part.
He didn't get nothing. But the little 12-year-old boy that was carrying around a fake gun got killed. And why? Because the 17-year-old was white and the 12-year-old was black.
That part.
The color of our skin does not determine who we are. White people can be criminals too. They can be criminals too. Black people can be criminals. Anyone can be criminals. But that does not mean that you have to kill us. All of us. For no reason. You have to kill us. They don't have the right to do that at all. Alright. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes, you did that. Yes, you did that. Yes, Adriel. Yes, baby.
You better go. You young revolutionary. You better go.
Yes. Yes.
Young revolutionary. Let's go.
She's on her way. She's on her way.
You are
Oh my gosh.
inspiration.
Yes, baby.
I'm trying to have a joint bunch.
Yes. So wise.
All right, so our next speaker is going to be Sandra. She's another Skidmore student who has a lot to say about SSPD and her experience in Saratoga. Let's give it up for Sandra.
Can you hear me?
Take your mask off. Take your mask off.
Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Yes, that's your ball. Give Sandra true respect. Hear her words. She's trying to remain silent. You can't hear what she has to say.
I was 21 years old when I found out about the death of Darryl Mount. I was on the steps of the City Hall. It was my first year of college, and I had just come out of an interview after speaking to Mayor Meg Kelly. It was 2 weeks after, and a lot of Skidmore students will know this, especially Skidmore students who are seniors. It was 2 weeks after KKK flyers were found around town. I'm a senior now. This happened nearly 3 years ago. I spoke to Meg Kelly about the KKK flyers. I was a first-year writer for the Skidmore News. All she said to me was that the Saratoga Police are on it, and our #1 priority is keeping the aesthetic of this town alive. Nothing about Black lives.
That ain't right.
Nothing about the lives of people of color that the KKK flyers personally threatened. That is our town leader. I walked out on the steps. It was my first year at Saratoga Springs. I didn't know anything about the Saratoga Springs Police Department. So I stood on the steps and I Googled. And the first thing that came up was the death of Darryl Mount. The murder of Darryl Mount in the hands of the SSPD. 3 years later, 2 days after the death of George Floyd, we put out a story on the Skidmore News covering what had happened to Darryl. At the Skidmore News, we typically cover Skidmore-related events, but this year, our complicity and our silence about the town's events has had to end. For the first time, we got the most number of hate comments of people contacting our writers, especially our writers of color, telling us to stop, telling us that Darryl's family doesn't want him to speak about him.
Wow.
That this story is over. Is this story over?
No!
Hell no.
It's been 7 years, no action, and it's because of this silence. There are racists in Saratoga Springs, white supremacists.
That's right.
We saw them on the street while we were walking. They were revving their engines.
Yes.
That's all they have. They have hateful words and they have noise and they amount to nothing else. Look at us. We organized. Look at all of us. Look at Darryl's family. Look at the people who love him.
Yes.
This is what we have. We are so much stronger than them. But it's been 7 years, and we're still gathered here, and there's been no action. But just as vile and evil as the noise and the hateful words and the racism is also silence.
Yes.
I cannot speak for the Black community. I am not a Black person. But I can speak for the Skidmore community and I can speak for non-Black folk. We need to do better.
Yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
7 years ago, on August 31st, 2013, Skidmore students were coming back for the start of the fall semester. There was no word put out by the administration about what had happened to Darryl. When we were writing the article recently uncovering the death of Darryl Mount for the Skidmore News, we contacted students from 2013. None of them knew about the death of Darryl Mount.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Silence is evil, and we need to name and recognize the institutions in this town that propagate this silence.
Speak it.
So when we close today, and I address my Skidmore peers, but also specifically my non-Black Skidmore peers, we're not going to go home and look at our pictures of this vigil or talk with our friends about the fact that we attended. No, we have work to do.
Work.
That's right. We will keep educating ourselves. We will keep finding out about the murders of Black people that happen in our region, in our town. These things don't affect us, but they impact us, and we need to step up. So at Skidmore News, as we continue to put out articles that uncover the racism in this town and the anti-Black sentiments, we're also going to see lots more hate comments where that came from. But we're not going to stop.
No.
Because we have our words and we have our power, and look what we organized today. To Meg Kelly, to Robin Dalton, to Skidmore College, and to all the other white institutions in this town, you need to do better. Your silence is shameful. Thank you.
All right, you see what we did here tonight? We came together, we supported, we're going to continue. Once again, this isn't the only thing you can do to support. We got to put them emails in, we got to go to them meetings. Most importantly, we got to vote. We got to get the sheriff out of office. We got to get Robin Dalton out of office. We got to get Meg Kelly out of office.
Yes! Cancel all of them.
Once again, this is just the beginning. I think they thought that we were just going to fall off once again. Forget. We're not. I'm not. We'll be out here again in another few weeks. In the streets. Peacefully protesting. And we will not stop until we get justice.
That part.
I keep repeating myself because I want it to be embedded in your brain that this is not the only event to go to.
No, it's not.
And every event, I'm always going to scream, Darryl Mount!
Darryl Mount!
Say his name!
Darryl Mount!
Say his name!
Darryl Mount!
Say his name!
Darryl Mount!
Everybody get to look at this beautiful mural? Let's shine the light on that. My friend Dacia's brother, Kim, did all this work himself. One man. Give it up for Kim.
The artist there? The artist there?
Yeah, you can put it where we can hang it.
Stand up!
This is the sun, yeah.
Good job!
Darryl, you put it on.
Good job! All right.
Tell everybody who that is.
More on all of it. More like more on all of it.
I don't know what that is. I want to, one more time, give a moment of silence for Darryl. I hope he's watching. pushing us. And I hope he's proud of what we're doing.
Well, Darryl's here with all of us, always.
That's right.